Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Everybody standing for the national anthem of the Netherlands.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So we're up and running.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Shifted it to the flank. Short changes him with that pass. Reinders. Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hazard. Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Guardiola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gravenberg. Gakpo, he has found the way through. Spread it left. Can he get on the end of this? But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Gravenberg, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. De Jong. And it's Ake. And Reinders. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Marlon. And that's been drilled in. De Jong was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Look at the space and the shots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Gakpo has the space to scheme. De Jong. Reinders. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Azar. And here's the chance to counter. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Azar. That's a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution in progress.
Crosses it in, getting up there! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Ake. Paris Saint-Germain have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Memphis Depay, and he is dashing away. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find...
Wonderful from Depay! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The Netherlands are level. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Number 10, Medved. Medved. Medved.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw in. Reinders. Gravenberg. Gakpo. And that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gakpo. He is through here. Gakpo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Great vision. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Space for him to turn and look. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's fallen kindly here! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
The Netherlands with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Yamal. Now he's got space here. Haaland! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Great chance! That's it, 45 minutes up. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And there's the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Memphis Depay deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Gakpo. He's found a way through. Looking for options for movement. Now that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ake. Gakpo. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. They want to be quick to recover this. Over to the right flank. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, delightful ball. And he's running, and a chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Haaland certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
De Ligt. And now they can clear their lines. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Gakpo. And it's Reinders. Gakpo receives it in a wide position. Cross needs to be... Terrific effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Van Dijk. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. De Jong. Threads one in. De Ligt. Gravenberg. Reinders. It's a really well-measured ball. And that was asking for too much. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Weghorst coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Yamal. Yamal. This is promising.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Gakpo. Now the cross. He's rising! Harmlessly behind. Now the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field is number 12, Fredler. Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Chance for a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And that's a good ball. Can he finish? Well taken goal. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The Netherlands making further changes here, and in quick succession. Gakpo, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Quite a game, this. All square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Paris Saint-Germain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Xavi Simons. Great ball, and he tries a shot! He's looking wide. Thinks one through. That's good vision. He's found some space. Shot, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The Netherlands have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ferran Torres. He has a look. Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now the ball in. Frimpong is onto this. Reinders, who's short. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe. And it's De Jong. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. It's safely in the keeper's hands.
Has been indicated.
The Netherlands really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Van Dijk. And De Ligt. Spread out to the left. And it's De Jong. Now it's Haaland. Nice looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Verbruggen is there to clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Great work on the overlap. And that's a goal kick. And that is the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Paris Saint-Germain may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about,
And
Peter.
now,
I
to all
thought they
members
showed
of the
terrific
crowd,
desire
I'd
and
like to
focus
ask you to join
and
me
fitness in
wishing
refusing
our
to settle for a
birthday
draw.
boy a
A
very
time to hold
special
heads high.
birthday.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.